Hello, Monster Man, and welcome back to Total War Warhammer 3. I'm going to say Warhammer 2 at some point, I just know it. And the fifth and final part of my Zhao Ming campaign. We've been busy. We've helped out. Yeah, okay, go back in your box. I've helped out. I've just taken the terracotta graveyard. We took Nan Li and gave it back to Sis. We've got a military alliance with her with that. And we're going to give the terracotta graveyard back to who are these guys? The Imperial Wardens of Grand Cathay, because, you know, it is their stuff, even if it is sort of riddled with Zinch corruption. So that's fun. Yeah, I don't really want it, though. You know, I could keep it, but I'll give you that for that. You will do that. If I trade, right, we'll trade that, right, and then what we'll do is we'll give our sister. Yeah, okay. That one, the Mines of Nanyang, because that's part of your settlement. Can you give me some? I was going to click the wrong button. Never mind. It's okay. I don't need money. And now the border gore has been. Look at that, lovely full provinces all round. How nice. Apart. Oh no, that is part of your province. Excellent. Okay, we sorted that. See, it's all solved, and I'm now appeased. Good. We've got New Kang over here. He is our astronomer, astromancer. That's the one, and he has wind, sky, celestial magic. That's the one. He also has a big old compass he can ride on, so he'll always know where he is. Fantastic. And what was I going to do with him? There was a. Oh yes, I was going to close this rift, wasn't I? So we can actually go and close rifts. So we go there, blah blah blah, close the rift, 1,500 big ones, there we go, get rid of that, that's our problem anymore. And then we have Zhao Ming has picked up a couple of cannons, he's got some Iron Hail gunners, and he's looking pretty fly. We've also picked up some new magical items, so we've got the Frozen Pendant, currently, was I going to give that to you? No, I wasn't, was I? Was I going to give that to you? You've got Cackle Blaze. Do I keep that, or do I go for the Frozen Pendant? Oh no, it's different. Okay, you get that one. Give that here. Give that here. Give that. Give that to me. Give that. Right, we're going to get straight in here. It's a Khorne Rift, so let's go to the Blood God's domain.
The Blood God's domain. Upon its blood-strewn ground, armies of demons clash in gladiatorial contests of unending slaughter. Battle through this cauldron of war and reach the Brass Citadel. There you will find the Gatekeeper, the favored demon Prince of Khorne. Kill him to claim his soul.
So, the Realm of Khorne is a battle royale. That's right, we're going to get stuck right in here. So, we need to kill lots of people and acquire 300,000 blood points. Sheds? That one. Anyway, there are also items littered around the... so we got the Bane Spear here. Melee attack plus 20, enables magical attacks, armor piercing, the Bane Spear ability, and makes you unbreakable. Over here, we've got the Guinness Soul Netter. Melee attack, magic attack... ability. I think they all just give the same stats. Is that right? Yes, but they all have a different ability. Now, so the chainsword here, that ability is something like it increases your armor piercing constantly while you're in combat. It's it's better than the fucking Sword of Cain eventually. So you know, that's good. So we'd have to go there to get them if we wanted it, but we could probably maybe get a couple. And we need to kill some of these armies. So there's random armies wandering around. So there's like an undead rogue army there. There's a Khorne army there. This one is goblins and Skaven, I think. This one is beastmen. And then there's like tree things and lizard people. So we have to kill as many. And obviously, if like another, if a opposing army pops in, one of the other factions, We can always kill them, particularly if one of the four, well, 5 Demon Chaos factions pops in. We're automatically at war with them, so we can actually attack them and kick them out of the Realm of Chaos and secure our position as big old Cornboy's #1 fan. So let's do that. But first we're going to need to get some research. So let's get administrative subsidies, because there's nothing like going through Realm of Chaos and then organising some administrative subsidies. Obviously, because we come through the portal, we can't move in the first turn. It does look like someone else has teleported in. They want military access. I'll give them that. Was that Greasus that teleported in? Who the fuck? Oh, it's it's the Demon Prince. The Demon Prince has rocked up. And the Wandering Dead have decided to come and pick a fight. Well, I mean, that gets us off to a good start. So here we are in the Realm of Khorne. It's pretty spicy, and looks like we've got a horde of well, mostly zombies. So this is not going to be particularly tricky. However, trying to flank us with some cairn wraiths. Don't worry, I've got a plan for them. See, we've got our cannons. Not quite the firepower of the fire rain rockets, but they are pretty beefy themselves. And the cannon, I do like this. They have got a real bassy sound. Oh, yeah. Yeah, look at that. Look at them cannonballs. Little floaty cannonballs. Zhao Ming is going to go dragon form because I think we're going to need him. Because, of course, Zhao Ming has magical attacks. You know what else has magical attacks? That's right. The Ancestral Warriors. Which means these cairn wraiths are like, oh no. Oh no. Not today, Satan. Except, you know, they don't get a choice. They're going to have to fight the Ancestral Warriors who have the magical attacks. I'm going to make very short work of these cairn wraiths. Down we go, and then the Long March charging into the rear. And yeah, those cairn wraiths are melting, literally just melting. Ghouls throwing themselves at our front line. Not too worried about that. So we also have the Iron Hail Gunners. They're sort of like blunderbuss attacks. Multiple shots with each fire of their little blunderbussy gun. The cairn wraiths have charged into the flank here, but took way too much damage. And you get Cataclysm spells while in the Realms of Chaos, which means you use enough magical power and you get like a special spell, a free spell, a very effective spell. And these spells do a lot of either damage or a very, very big debuff, depending on what you do. And this is the area fit. So this is Dance of Despair, I think it is. So this is Shadow. And it just gives a massive debuff. I think it's like 40 melee attack and melee defense or something like that. And once that's dropped out, it'll re-roll to see which the next Winds of Magic is. They're very powerful. They do help a lot. Well, he came to the wrong bloody neighbourhood, didn't he? Alright, well, that's one down. Now, I did have a little crash, so, oops. Oh, what have we got here? Caravan Encounter, Warriors Return. So, I think we're going to take some crossbows. So, I had a crash because... So, the Demon Prince popped in. He said hello. We went and fought him, killed him. We got the Bane Spear, and then I had a bit of a crash. It went really weird. It got very laggy, and then suddenly the entire game stopped working. So I had to reload. So unfortunately, no one's popped in. The Demon Prince didn't pop in. We didn't fight him. It was a fantastic battle. You would have loved it. And we got the victory trait for killing him was like 20 increase relation with Kislev, and also reduction in attrition from undivided chaos corruption and chaos wastes attrition. So that's what his trait did. Anyway, let's go and see if this works. Again, fingers crossed. Okay, so we've got the Bane Spears. The Bane Spear.
I yearn to return to my forge.
Okay, good. Well, that's 20 melee attack, enables magical attacks, armor piercing, weapon damage 250, plus the Bane Spear effect makes them unbreakable as well. The Bane Spear is a 21 second duration AoE around the user, which deals 125 to 250 damage per second, which is a lot of damage. So that's fun. That instantly gets equipped to Zhao Ming. He is now an absolute beast, and I don't think... Nope, that looks fine. It was really weird. It was a really weird bug, because I've never had it happen. I've picked up weapons before, never had it happen, but odd. Anyway, so we are... Should we pick up another... We could always go for another one, couldn't we? We could always go for another weapon. The Skull of the First. Let's go Scar's Kraken Killer. Ooh. I mean, this one's close, and we could head down to kill this guy down here. Someone else might pop in and say hello. You just don't know. You just don't know. So, let us go with... Now, we do have bonuses for Final Transmutation, don't we? So, maybe we should head towards that? Because, I mean, we do have Plague of Rust. Let's beef that up, because you know what? Plague of Rust is generally, it's a nice little spell. It reduces armor by 60, which obviously makes things a lot easier to kill. Makes things a lot easier to kill. Let's get magical reserves. Let's do that. What else we got going on? You, the anti-capitalist. I'm going to bring you... I mean, we're generally pretty okay. I could actually potentially go on the attack. Because, like, we don't have any issues down here. The greenskins have been wiped out. The village of the Tiger Men, the Cat Boys are secure. I mean, you know, we don't... Let's help out Sis and go on the attack beyond the Great Wall, you know. They won't expect that, will they? All those Chaos Boys like, we're going to get through the Bastion. Suddenly, you appears and starts to crush capitalism beyond the Bastion. Fuck you guys. Good. Right, we should really close this portal because it's kicking out a lot of corruption already. So yeah, Khorne corruption. Can we start seeing the effects of that? I don't think so, not yet, but we will. So let's make more cash. Because that's good. Do we have a caravan on the way? We do have an active caravan. That's good. Of course, we've got an event, so that makes sense. I don't think we have anything else to do. Good. Okay, there we go.
I dream of flinging your carcass from the nearest mountaintop.
Hello would have done, but sure. You're just coming on a bit strong. That's all it's just a little bit much. Just a touch. Just a touch. Ah, the Oracles of Zinch have entered. Ah, they're over here. Okay, that's fine. The Ice Court has entered the Dark Prince's realm. Oh, Goldtooth has entered the Blood God's realm as well. We've got a little bit of a competition on here. Okay, well, let's go and bop you. Don't think that's going to be particularly difficult, so we'll just auto-resolve that one.
They shall mine Whopstone.
We could always head down and grab this other one, because I mean we've had a bit of a head start, so I'm feeling pretty positive about this. I think we've got this. Let's go with. Let's get Master of Alchemy. Let's do that. And then we're going to do... Oh, so... Right. Interesting. So, this is an area of effect. Because I said how I wanted the Alchemist to have an AoE, but... Zhao Ming does have AoE effects. Interesting. I wonder if eventually they'll have like a Master Alchemist as a Lord or something, and they'll have similar... Well, you know, there we go. So, I mean, flaming attacks are okay. Poison? Again, poison is alright, but I think armor piercing is just better.
Power. Such power.
Yes, it's pretty good, isn't it? It's good. It's good power. Good power. Right, so we're going to send you over here. Because you can see there's some agents already crawling through the rift. So we're going to put a stop to that. Shut you down. No more chaos corruption for you. Thank you very much. And we have some, Nurgle corruption. You can see that it actually increases physical resistance for local armies. And I believe the Khorne one increases... That reduces winds of magic. Or increases. No, it reduces. Is that just because... I don't know. I think Chaos Corruption gives you bonuses, depending on what it is. Yeah. Okay, we're gonna... You is going to expand outside the Bastion. We're doing it. Fuck you guys. We're just going straight into it. Straight beyond the Bastion.
Continue working with me, and Shangyan will be a haven.
Hello, you want me to join your war against... I don't know who those guys are. I don't know where they are, so I'm not going to join your war. Because I don't know what they might do to me or where they might come. So I'm feeling fairly secure here at the moment. I'm sitting pretty. Oh, a quicker way. Yeah, let's take the quicker way. Oh my god, the box makers have turned up as well. I didn't realise this was an open invitation. Well, it's an open invitation. Oh, and we've also got... We spent too long in the blood... Oh, God. So the first effect's actually pretty okay. The second one is pretty bad. The third one is... Jesus Christ, -10 control all provinces. Yikes. And rampage, what, you just constantly rampage? Okay, good. That... Yeah, we don't want to spend too long here. Go and grab this. Can we not? Oh, can we only? Oh, maybe we can only grab one. Oh, we can only take one. Okay, well, we've got the Bane Spear. I mean, that's fine. I guess if you could go around grabbing all of them, that might be a little bit overpowered. Just a tad. Right, where is... right, so the... Cougar... Plague Father's over there. Grease's Goldtooth is over there. We've also got Kairos is over here. He's grabbed the chain swords. We've got a chain... Okay, good. So we've got a two-headed bird with a chainsaw. That seems fine. I'm going to go and kill you guys. Suck a dick. Sack you for a change. How do you like it? Eh? Hmm? Hmm? Can we get back beyond the Bastion? No, it's fine. We got one of the jet. That's good. And we did a thing, so that's nice too. It's all good. It's all work. It's all coming up, Millhouse. I guess let's go and close that one as well, just in case. There's no harm in going around closing portals. It doesn't do you any damage. It just means that you don't have portals pumping out corruption nearby. Hungry ogres. They want to... No. You don't get to do that. Was that an actual battle or what? What happened there? That was weird. No? Okay. Well, okay. Don't worry too much about it. Let's go and bop these guys, and then I think we should be able to head on into the... Oh, that's... that. Yeah, okay, good. That looks like a lot of fun. All of the Realms of Chaos are super pretty. Obviously, they're, you know, chaotic, but still, they are super pretty. This army is just a lot of beasts. So, squigs, you've got carnosaurs, you've got war hydras in there as well, and the war hydra is probably the main threat because they can potentially do a lot of damage with their breath. And I do not want them doing damage with their breath, so we're instantly trying to lock down the hydras. So, Zhao Ming coming in, attacking the war hydra, they're hoping to stop him from doing his breath, and we have the ancestral warriors moving in close there, so the hydra will attack them. Basically, we need to hold them back while we pick off the large monsters with missile attacks. Don't let him get... No, get him! Don't! Okay, I think we're fine. Tau, I think you... Men... I think you just jumped inside of... Oh, God. I don't know what happened there, but good job, I think. I feel like you just jumped down its throat and then exploded it from the inside, which is pretty bad. Oh, no! Not my crossbows. Leave them alone. Leave them alone, you bastard. So using final transmutation on this blob here to try and save our poor Iron Hail gunners. We've also got the Bane Spear going off as well, so these guys are losing health very rapidly. Very, very rapidly. So far, so good. Looks like that Hydra has taken some rockets up the bottom and is now fleeing. This is a problem with monsters. They just, like, smash through your lines. Luckily, we've got Zhao Ming to hold them at bay in his dragon form. Obviously, gives him much bigger mass, and it makes it far less likely he's going to get knocked down. Okay, I think we got him. I think we got him. Yeah, I mean, our battle line may be in tatters, but at least they're dead. And I'm now twatting a goblin with cannonballs about the size of him, so that's fun. Not too bad. Right, I think we should have everything we need. And also, we completed a mission, which is good. And the Armor of Silver Steel.
The Iron Dragon. Let us retire.
Do we have enough? Oh, we're
In search of
just shy.
Lord of the Jade Swarm.
Never mind. We'll be there soon.
A great boon to my experiments.
Just one left to go. So let's get Final Transmutation, because I do like that spell. We have Kugath and Kiros meandering around. Grease's Gold Tooth has grabbed Scar's Kraken Killer as well. So now they're all quite nasty combatants. Let's get Dynastic Finishing. More recruit rank.
They must never stand still.
Must it not?
Dragon-blooded sugar.
If I do that, we'll take... Good. Okay, let's... Good. We're just going to keep assaulting. I think the...
It benefits the Empire.
It looks like it's going well.
It shall be effortless.
Let's... Oh, you can see the corruption of Nurgle starting to spread out. We will just shut that down to stop that. Don't think we've got any other rifts anywhere, do we? I can't see them. I think we're okay. Good.
Child of the Nine.
Ambushers. I think we can probably fight the ambushers. Don't think we have to worry too much about ambushers. Oh, we've encountered Wissenland. Can we say hello? Do we have... Oh, we've got you like us for our actions against all those rogue armies, which is good. Hello.
Yes. Greetings from Sigma.
We could potentially trade with them. Because now you don't need a direct route to trade with people. Oh, you can see the Slaanesh corruption. Is this Slaanesh corruption? I'm fairly... Yep, it is Slaanesh corruption. It is... Yep, all those tentacles and shits. That's creepy. The Nurgle corruption, you can see there. This is... I think this is Slaanesh... Yeah, this is Slaanesh corruption. You can see all the sort of like... It looks like creep from StarCraft. Which I like. I like that a lot. Okay, I need someone to fuck up. You will do.
Praise be to the
Come here.
Iron Wind. Fight, iron and fire.
Ow. Ooh, ow. Actually, that stung quite a bit. Okay, we now have a chance to fight at the Brass Citadel. What I might do is... I can global recruit. So, if I merge you guys... And then 2 turns, and we should be good to go. I might just jump forward until we get to those 2 turns. Well, we've had to fight through some more armies, but we're finally here. So, do I want you? Yeah, I want you, Woundmaker. Yeah, I do.
To my experiments.
And Arcane Conduit. Finally. Right. I'm tempted to kill Scarbrand, but let's just get straight into the final battle again. Jesus Christ, mate. Is that a big enough sword? He needs an intervention.
The Brass Citadel, the keep of the Blood God, home of the Skull's throne. The Citadel is guarded by 888 bloodthirsters, but we need only breach its outer defenses to draw out the Gatekeeper. Start at the ruined fort, defeat its garrison, and capture the Icon of Ruin. This will give you a foothold and grant us supplies to reinforce for the struggle ahead. There are 2 other icons you will need to capture, and so dominate the battle. You have drawn the Blood God's gaze. Make sure you are worthy of his attention. Let the slaughter begin.
Is watching, and he expects only glory from his followers.
Yeah, the problem with surging towards Ironhail Gunners is you tend to get a face full of lead. So, these Bloodletters are probably rethinking their life choices, assuming they have life choices. Will they reach our line, or will they crumble before they do? Looks like, oh, yeah, you know what? They actually have reached our line. Good job, guys. Good job. Now, this makes me, this takes me back to the battle preview that we had when it was, we got to play Kislev versus the Realm of Khorne, and it's all flooding back. Oh, that was such a, I enjoyed that so much, but we only had it for like a few hours. I think we had it like 2 hours of play, and that was it, or 2 or 3 hours, not very long. And then it got snatched away from us again. You had Warhammer 3 in your hands, and then it was taken away again. Well, got it back now. And so we're going to head towards the first victory point, the first objective here. We've got the Icon of Ruin, and our boys heading up to the first objective. And obviously, once the first objective is taken, we'll be able to build defences, summon in reinforcements, and the waves will begin. Then we've got the big old flaming skull, vomiting bloods, which is pretty much Khorne. It's just, I mean, if you could boil Khorne down to his component atoms, that would probably be that. It's just a big flaming skull vomiting blood. That would be it. Which is fine, I guess. Right, we're going to push up, take the objective, and await the first few waves. So we've summoned in some reinforcements. We've got another cannon. We've got some crane gunners, and we've also got some halbards here, which is useful because we've got many a gap in our lines. I don't tend to get the barricades. I tend to go for the towers because the towers pump out damage, and I feel like that's a better option. Now, the towers don't do any damage to your units. You may think they do, but they don't, so don't worry about that. I know that because later on in this battle, I build the fully upgraded Cathay Tower, and it fires rockets like the Fire Rain rocket thingy-majig. And it was firing a single Chaos Warrior currently surrounded by my troops, and it was doing no damage to my units. Trust me, it would have done damage to my units if it could have. Fleshhounds of Khorne pushing through our Jade Warriors, but we've got our crossbows lined up behind. We've got the Ironhail Gunners, just in case anyone tries to sneak through these gaps. And Zhao Ming is still in dragon form, just in case we need to move him over to assist any of our fronts, such as this one, because we've got yet more Fleshhounds charging in. So we're going to help out these Jade Warriors. I say help, I mean, you know, bowl them over by breathing fire breath all over them. That's helping, I think. Bringing in more towers. You can see I'm bombarding the bloodletters as they advance. It's helping our boys, so they don't have as many bloodletters to deal with. Well, that guy went flying. So far, so good. Got quite a few Chaos forces trying to push through this unit of Jade Warriors. They have gone out of control. This is bad, because if a unit's out of control, you can't heal it up using supplies. We've also got some bloodletters sneaking through the flank there. Luckily, our Iron Hail Gunners can shoot them in the back. Zhao Ming is moving over there to assist that front, just in case we need it. It's much more defensive. In my other campaigns, it's basically a case, I mean, as you saw in the Demon Prince campaign, it's just kind of like blob you. If you've just got mostly melee units, just blob them up, and you're probably fine. Ooh, some blood letters flying everywhere. Okay, these guys are still out of control. They're taking a lot of damage as well. There drops the Bane. That Bane spear is pretty fucking legit. Look at that. That's good. Very good. Taking a little bit of damage as these Jade Crossbowmen get attacked by bloodletters. We don't really have many units to spare. I should have probably moved these halberdiers back to help. Oh, I did. Look at that. Look at, see, past monsters abound. This, watch him what he's doing. He's not constantly dropping the ball. He's fine. And these guys are getting restore health, so they get an additional health every second, 1% per second. You can see their health is now climbing, and it will also resurrect members of the units, not just heal up the entities that are still alive. The first objective has been captured. The waves have been defeated. There's 0% left, you can see, and the rest of them will be crumbling away, opening the path up to the second icon. Okay, I boo-booed. And you have, when you get the reinforcement point, you have to select it. If you don't, it'll select the first reinforcement point, and then any units that you summon in will start at that reinforcement point. I really personally think it should default to the most recent one, but there we go. So these Celestial Dragon Guard got summoned in at the first point, and they're now having to march around to join the main army. And the waves have already started spawning. We've got two melee lines defending our missile units on either flank. And we have the rocket towers now. These things are very, very strong. It's like having sort of like half a fire rain rocket unit. Just constantly, I think it fires faster. It's probably just like having another fire rain rocket at hand, which, as I say, doesn't do any damage to units, because you can see that those rockets are hitting very close and doing no damage to us, but taking out the flesh hounds, which is good. It's very good. It's useful. Celestial Dragon Warriors are still making their way over, and we are holding the line here. The right flank of each of these formations is going to take the real brunt. That's it. Go away. Go on. Shoot. Bad dog. Bad. And we do have a little Blood Shrine of Khorne just puttering along. It's so funny. It's just a little... It sounds like a fucking moped. Khorne brakes for no one. Doesn't have to. Mopeds don't get that much speed. It's like a fucking Vespa. Okay, good. So the Vesta is attacking us. It's doing wheelies on our face. I don't like it, but I can't stop it. So that's annoying. Never mind. I'm sending Min Tao to deal with it. Min Tao took a bit of damage during the resulting engagement, but she's fine. She'll be alright. I might need to send Zhao Ming down here to help out because the Vesper is proving a little tricky to deal with. Plus, it really wrecked our formation, and that means the Bloodletters are now pushing us. Can we please kill the Vesper? Yeah, the Vesper's taking a shit ton of damage. I did buff up Zhao Ming, by the way. He now has 1.2k, because he's got gold armor and weapons. So he's now got 1.2k weapon strength and 92 melee attack, which is fine. And additional armor and damage resistance. So, that's good. And the Bane Spear is just an absolute... Oh, I mean, he already does a huge amount of damage already. And then you just go, oh, by the way, he can drop a Fate of Buna on everyone around him. The Vesper exploded. That tends to be what happens. That tends to be what happens. Over here, we've got these Gorbeast Chariots of Khorne who are causing a lot of trouble to our poor infantry. The Great Longmar Riders came down to help out. So I'm hoping that they will change that situation. And down here, the Celestial Dragon Guard holding back the Bloodletters while they await reinforcements. More Celestial Dragon Guards over here, fighting on both sides. Bloodletters attacking both sides. I think they're winning that engagement, though. Losing slightly. Unit losing. That's fine. I'll send Zhao Ming over there. He'll, kill them all anyway. And finally, we're freeing up the Celestial Guards with assistance from the towers. The Bloodletters starting to crumble away. And the way is open to the third and final icon. What I like about the Khorne map is that if you upgrade these towers, they can help you in the final battle, because you can see the radius is, if you pull back a little bit, you can get support from the towers as well, which is double nice. So if you upgrade these bad boys, then you can definitely get a little bit of extra firepower in that final battle. Okay, Zhao Ming is 317 kills. That'll do it. What a good boy he is. 6,311 gold value. Yes, that is a good number. That is a good number. Right, the third wave has spawned. We need to take this objective. They are being led by a Bloodthirster. I'm going to send Zhao Ming to duel him because that sounds cool. Well, so far so good. The enemy forces are charging down the little ramp towards us, taking absolute pounding from our missile weapons while that happens. And I don't think this Bloodthirster stands a chance against Zhao Ming, to be honest. I think this Bloodthirster is completely fucked. He's getting his egg... Yeah, he's taking a lot of damage there. Jeez. So, 300... Right, okay, so he's got about 3,300 health. And when Zhao Ming actually hits him, he then... Right, so he just lost over 1,000 health in one hit. Yeah, this Bloodthirster is in serious trouble. I think he might be going down. Oh, that is unfortunate. Well, okay. That's how you deal with Bloodthirsters. Right, we need to push up towards the final objective, take it, and the last wave and the Demon Prince will spawn.
Khorne's gatekeeper. This is the Demon Prince whose soul we seek.
No, you spent your entire defense supply budget on 5 terracotta soldiers. Look, I saw them in the reinforcement window, and I was like, buy. Add to basket. Buy all. And I did. And Zhao Ming is taking on the enemy Demon Prince. He's also taking quite a lot of fire there from all of our missile units and getting, yeah, wrecked by Zhao. Jesus Christ, that's a massive fucking sword. Holy shit. That's amazing. It looks so good. Oh. Just, the Demon Prince just looks so cool. Right, okay, so we're taking on the Demon Prince, and it looks like this is very one-sided, because that Demon Prince is getting his ass kicked. Meanwhile, down below, the Bloodletters of Khorne are taking damage from Final Transmutation, as well as the Bane Spear. The Bane Spear actually does more damage than upgraded Final Transmutation, so there we go. The terracotta sentinels are friggin' amazing. I love them. Demon Prince appears to be running away. That's not very Khorne-like. Looks like we've got another Vesper pushing through our lines. Get him, Zhao Ming. I suspect that Demon Prince may be... Yep. T-posing to death. Down he goes. The Terracotta Sentinels just... The animations just feel so weighty. That's what I love. It's they look like they weigh an absolute ton. So good. With the Demon Prince very quickly dispatched, it's just a case of dealing with the last of the waves of demons, which, to be honest, after dealing with their boss, should be no real problem, especially with 5 Terracotta Sentinels to help out. I mean, look at the stats on these boys. 65, 36. They're basically giants with more armor, aren't they? What does cumbersome... Hang on, what does cumbersome mean? Unit attacks are slower than average due to massive lumbering form. I guess that makes sense. Honestly, who puts a cannon on a Vesper? Just insane. Well, that's a Khorne demon soul in our pockets. Thanks, buddy.
The first soul harvested. When all 4 have been gathered, they will combine into a single light, revealing a shadow path to the Forge of Souls. Then Ursun will be within our reach. But what's this? The tome consumes the soul's energy, reaching across time, revealing secrets.
It was the Old Ones that shaped this world into a paradise. Yet the power they harnessed to move sun and rock could not be tamed. Raw magic erupted from the great cataclysm, flowing forth from a realm of chaos. So came the demons. They hunted the mortals, feeding on their souls. Yet one of their prey betrayed his kin and embraced the gods of chaos. They gifted him demonhood, and he became the first demon prince, Be'lakor. He clawed at the world, scarred it with his armies, reveling in the bloodshed. Those who seek power will always want more, and Be'lakor's lust was the greatest of all.
Gods of chaos, have I not fed you souls? Have I not given you the world? Give me more power. Answer me!
The four gods punished the demon prince for his arrogance. They took everything. His armies, his power, his form. Cursed to roam the world as a shadow amongst the shadows, powerless for eternity.
Damn the gods.
Bellicor has spent millennia planning his revenge on the Chaos Gods. What a twisted scheme has his dark mind constructed.
Step 1, catch the bear. Step 2, kill the bear. Step 3, question mark. Step 4, profits. Probably something along those lines. We've acquired the demon soul. Good stuff. What the fuck? Oh, it's because the map's upside down, that's why. So I have no idea where I am. I have no knowledge of this place. Good, there we go. Right. So back home
The Iron Dragon.
is back in the deserts. We have secured our first demon soul, and it looks like we're the first to do so. So
Greatest.
big win there. Of course, a bunch of people did follow us into the Realm of Khorne, and as soon as we got the demon soul, they'll all be kicked out, and they'll have to have another go next time. Talking of next time, that's all the time we've got for Zhao Ming. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next week, or later this week, in a few days, basically, with a new campaign, Nurgle. So look forward to that. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time.